Hey guys, welcome to Break It Yourself. Today we're going to be testing out the BBQ Dragon Grill Stone to smoke a brisket on a 22-inch Weber Kettle grill. I've been looking for something like this for a really long time because I've been smoking briskets on my Weber Kettle for a while, and I always struggled with that direct heat drying out the brisket. So I had experimented with different things, aluminum foil, even using like cheap pizza pans to like put right on top of the coals to block that direct heat. And now they actually make essentially a smoke stone, like what you'd get for your Big Green Egg or your Kamado Joe, to block that direct heat and help you smoke inside of the Weber Kettle grill. Now, I've been looking for something like this for a long time. BBQ Dragon reached out and said that they'd like to send this to me, and I jumped on the opportunity because I've been looking for something to deflect the heat. That was one of the issues in this Weber Kettle, in that it's so shallow that the heat was very close to the brisket. This is actually made to deflect the heat. So I'm really interested to see how it does. So we're starting tonight. As you can tell, it's very dark. Hopefully the lighting's okay. We're starting tonight so that we can hopefully have this for dinner tomorrow. So we're gonna put the brisket on about 11 p.m. Check it in the morning about 8 a.m. Hopefully wrap it then. Let it go for a few more hours and then let it rest, and then hopefully eat it for dinner. Now I am using lump charcoal. I really like the apple wood chunks. I wasn't 100% sure how this would work. It looks like we are a bit high, which is okay. So I'll probably just take a handful of charcoal and put it up. We're gonna be lighting this fire with a heat gun. I've tried a loop lighter and a bunch of different stuff. I've gotten the best results with the heat gun. All right, BBQ Dragon going on. Let that come up to temp, and then we'll throw our brisket on. Look at that. Beautiful. Right now I have the grate up on top of this pan that's sitting on that grill stone. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that here. I was thinking I would need it to catch all the drippings from the brisket. We'll see. Here's our brisket. And then if we need to add charcoal, we can flip this up. We have nice access. Man, we got a ton of smoke coming out. Got nice access right there. I think that's gonna be perfect. We'll see how that does. For ambient temperature as well as temperature of the brisket itself, I'm gonna be using meter. Got a video on it, which you can check out. And I just, overall, just love this thing. Definitely no shortage of smoke, that's for sure. All right, good morning. We've been going for just over 9 hours. We did have some temperature fluctuations on the Weber. I'm not 100% sure if that's because our temperature probe was kind of over to the side, so maybe as the fire moved around, it got more direct heat. But we're gonna take this off, look at it, haven't looked at it yet. We're gonna wrap it in butcher paper. The internal temp right now is right about 170, so hopefully we've got a good bark, and then we'll wrap it and put it right back on the grill. fire. It's nice and kicked up. Hopefully we don't catch our paper on fire. That looks great. Meter's gonna go back in here. No, we'll leave it. We pulled the brisket off, we wrapped it in our paper. We're gonna put it back on, hopefully go for another 5-6 hours or so. They're enjoying the tongs. Hopefully we won't have to touch it at all between now and then. Well, we did our brisket on the Weber with the BBQ Dragon Grill Stone, and it just came out awesome. I was so impressed. That is by far the best brisket I've ever made on a Weber, and I've tried probably 10 to 15 times. The Stone did a great job of keeping that direct heat off of the brisket to not dry it out. Just awesome, awesome results. I highly recommend it. For 50 bucks, I'll put a link below so you can check it out if you're interested. But for $50, it really ups the game of the Weber if you want to try to smoke in it. I might even suggest it. You know, obviously a dedicated smoker is going to be better. But if you want to kind of play around with getting into smoking meats and stuff, this would be a great place to start. Or even if you don't do it that often, just an added accessory to have for your Weber. Thumbs up, absolutely, all the way. Thanks so much for watching Break It Yourself. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Go out and pick you up a BBQ Dragon Grill Stone. Don't forget to thumbs me up, and we'll see you next time.